What is up, you guys? It's your spiritual friend Godmother, and I am back. Okay, I am back with another reading, and today's reading is going to be a divine feminine energetic update. Okay, we finna tap into the divine feminine. Okay, it's been a while. It's been a minute. My cards have been packed up, baby. They are now unpacked and they are ready to be used. Okay, they want to be used. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and tap into the Divine Feminine Oracle deck, okay? This one right here, and then I'm gonna clarify with the Enchanted Map deck. We just gonna see what messages Spirit has for us, okay? What y'all need to tap into, not need, but could potentially be needed to tap into. All right. God, send a master self, family, twin flame family, please be here with me at this time, helping me receive a message to deliver to my collective, okay, regarding the divine feminine, okay. If you are a male watching, maybe you identify as a divine feminine, you could have a girlfriend, a woman, a boo, a wife, you know, a mother, a friend, a sister, a cousin, you know, who could be in your life, and you could be picking up on their energy. You could just be wanting to check in on them, make sure they're okay, okay? If the reading does not resonate with you, okay, go check out my page and just check out one of my vlogs, okay? Look at the vlogs. If you're not fucking with the readings, go ahead, check out the vlogs because I post a lot of content, okay? All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and tap in. Spirit, what messages do you have for the divine feminine? The poetess. I love every inch of my body, and I love the woman in my life fiercely, okay? Period. So this is like getting to know yourself on a different level, like getting to know yourself in a feminine way, getting to know I heard your yoni, and I don't even call it your yoni, you know, like getting to know your life force, getting to know your womb, 222, getting to know, you know, yourself as an individual who is sexual, who is, you know, like prowess, who is not just pure, holy, sattvic energy, you know, but you also want to embrace maybe that dark side or that shadow side, that energy of people telling you you was a bitch, or you was mean, or you have you always irritated, you always complaining, people putting you down. If you're a man watching and you've maybe been in a state when you were younger, maybe you were abusive or manipulative, or maybe you cheated a lot, or you lost the love of your life, whatever. This is like coming to terms with divine femininity and realizing like, hey, that's kind of something sacred. Not kind of, but that is something sacred. You know, tapping into your own masculinity to realize the oomph, the specialness, the grandness, the power, and what it means to also be a divine feminine energy. So it's recognizing the yin and the yang of divine femininity and how important it is. So again, no matter how you resonate with the divine feminine, I feel like that mother, that nurturing energy is surrounding you, you know, and you don't have to be a physical mother. You don't have to have birth children to be a mother. You could be you could have adopted kids, now you have grandkids. You could be a mother in a sense of you have pets. You could be a mother in a sense of you take care of plants. You know, you're just nurturing. You could take care of kids. You could help mentor people. You could take people under your wing. Like, people could look at you as mother, holy type energy. Like, even if you don't see yourself that way, even if nobody has ever called you a mother, maybe if you've dated a lot of women, a lot of their kids could see you as that mother type energy, where it's like, oh, he woke up and took care of me, he took me to school, or, you know, he made me cereal, something like that. If you are a single mom, it's your children are recognizing wow, my mom does a lot for me. So this is maybe going to a father's house, or going with their grandparents, going to their friend's house. You know, they could be coming into teenage years. Your kids could be coming into themselves and like realizing like, wow, okay, I'm at the age where I'm realizing my mom really does a lot. My mom pays these bills. My mom puts food in my belly. You know, my mom, she really taught me to be grounded, or whatever the case may be. This is like your children going through things in their lives and kind of realizing how much of a support that you have been for them. Okay, so that mother energy is around you heavy. If you have any mother figures who have passed on, their spirit is around you at this time. Mothers, grandmothers, mothers, grandmothers, and spirit keeps nudging me, like keep nudging me, like it's crazy. It don't matter. Yeah, but listen, not on being disobedient right here on camera. Okay, so let me tell y'all a story, okay, about what just happened, because y'all witnessed it, but y'all didn't just see the thought process. I mean, y'all, okay, so basically, Spirit told me to say Curtis, but because I'm holding a grudge with somebody named Curtis, I didn't want to say it, because I'm like, dang, like, I don't want to speak that into the universe, you know, like, you know, because Spirit work quick and it, but that ain't what we here for. So me making it about me was me being disobedient in that moment. So recognizing when it's bigger than you, it's not about me. What about the man who is watching is the divine masculine who can't find a reading, and that's his name. That's his father's name. That's his mother's father's name. You know, to the person who resonate with this, she got a man named Curtis, you know, or that's her father. It don't matter. You know, this is a time of you maybe being corrected, but not feeling punished by God, but feeling God in a motherly way. It's not for our Lord and Father, Savior. And I'm not saying that that's wrong in any way, but in this moment, in this season, it feels like our mother is caring for us. She's teaching us, and it may be in a way where we have to hear, you know, shit that we don't want to talk about. We have to have the hard conversations. We have to recognize when, hey, I'm fucking up, I'm making the mistakes. We have to hold ourselves accountable in this season, in this moment, because this is when blessings are to arrive. Blessings are scheduled to arrive, okay? And if you ain't where you're supposed to be, if you're not there to sign for that package, if your steps are not the ones that God led you to, and you took your own, you may not make it back to the crib in time to get that blessing, okay? Pay attention. This is like literally like deliveries coming in. Like if you have a business, I'm hearing t-shirts being manufactured, merch, like whatever it is that you do, like it's being manufactured. This is like you needing help. This is you getting the support of like, okay, I'm bringing in, not only are these people my clients, but now maybe we're working together, we're business partners. Because you started off my client, maybe I'm doing your nails, I'm doing your taxes, I'm doing your accounting for you, and then as we got to talking, now we're friends, and you can help me with, or I can help you with your it don't matter. You know, like I can help you with marketing, or I can help you with your business in this way. I can be your photographer. I can help you post this picture on your website. You know, whatever the case may be. And yes, I'm giving examples as an entrepreneur, but that's because that's just the first thing that come to mind, okay? That's take what resonate, okay? That's another thing, like learn to take what works for you. Like even in situations like me and my classmates, we'll do a reading for the group. No, everybody in the group is not going through the same exact shit, but somehow we're all connected to each other. We're all reflections of each other, or else we wouldn't be here. So in some kind of way, we can all take from whatever card that we just pulled. We can have our own interpretation of what God is doing in our life. This is like giving your friends, your family, the people in your lives, like the energy and the love and the grace and the compassion to be them, to fuck up, to make mistakes, to give you opportunities to learn how to love them, but to also trigger you in ways where you are able to teach people how to love you. This is a season of like oh my God, 111. This is a season of redemption, okay? So many titles. So like it just feels like you wear so many hats, jack of all trades. There are so many things that you can do. What did I just say the title of this video is gonna be? Blessings and deliveries coming in. No, so many triumphs. So many, I don't know. 1036. 1036. Okay. Y'all. This is the thing. Because we ain't even put no cards yet. But y'all, let me talk to y'all. Because, hold up. I be feeling like when I'm on social media, like when I'm watching my readings or, you know, like I'm watching my girlies that I watch, it be feeling like everything just be so like I'm watching a TV show. And sometimes I just want to watch my girls. Okay, so when y'all watch these tarot videos, okay, just know we at the crib, like we kicking it. I don't know, like we just you know. Now book a reading and I'm gonna be professional, but right here, right now, like where we at, I'm an intuitive reader. Okay, like I read based off of experience. I read based off of intuition. I read based off of mediumship. I read based off of my psychic abilities. Okay, this right here, this is a tool. So if you came for the card specifically, boo, we gonna get to these. But you also, this season is a season to be authentic. Like this is really the time to just show your true colors. Like show your ass, show yourself. Like maybe you ain't being so modest this season like you was last year. Maybe you was in a relationship last year. I don't know. Maybe you just decided to switch it up. Right? But this feels good. This feels like acceptance of self, acceptance of your body. Oh, didn't I call it that? Acceptance of your body, acceptance of how you look, how you feel, your life experiences, what God has you going through at the moment. Like this season is for the books, okay? If you're writing a book, it could be like you could be procrastinating a little bit. God, like, come on now, let's go ahead and get on that. We got your tutu, okay? Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. I am safe and divinely protected, okay? Slowing down your words, slowing down your speech so that you can be understood, and making yourself heard, and speaking clearly about your boundaries and your wants and your needs and your desires, especially as the divine feminine. I talked to my classmates today about like how being a girl who was molested kind of caused me to not know that I had the right to tell a nigga to put a condom on. Like, I know that's kind of vulgar, hold on, but for real, like I didn't know as a woman that I had the right to say that, or like I didn't used to know that like I could say no. Like I felt like, damn, well, I came over this nigga house. Like even if I had it in my mind that I wanted to, if I got turned off, I would go through with some shit that I didn't want to anyway, because I didn't know that I could say no. Right? So, you know, even sometimes walking and seeing black men, I get nervous. I don't hate that, but I dislike it because I don't want to fear black men. You know, I don't want that to be something that I fear, but it is, you know, low key, like it is. Especially like living in Milwaukee, you know, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, it's not the safest place. So I feel like that also plays a part. and just being a woman in general and feeling vulnerable and smaller and less powerful. You know, look at the government. We live and thrive off of, not even thrive, but we live, you know, off of a patriarchal system. So it's hard. Even like how we speak about God is like Father God, as if the only it don't matter. But it's just, and being careful of your words, being respectful, and just being mindful of your surroundings. Like, not being careful to not offend people. I know that you're not in control of anyone else's emotions, but going an extra mile to maybe speak in an eloquent way, to speak in a graceful way as a divine feminine, and just being kinder with your words. So not calling your friends bitches and, you know, I got that bad, girl, like, but just being respectful when you speak to older women. So ma'am, yes ma'am, you know, like, women deserve that. And we've gotten to the point where we feel like it's you calling us old if somebody addresses you as yes ma'am, you know. And I don't, or I text the weed man, like, he was like, you want me to do da 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 da, and I had text like, yes sir, like, but I was saying like, yes sir, like, you know. But when I wrote it, it looked so proper, like, yes sir, and I didn't want it to come off like that. But he is an older gentleman, way older than me. So it's like, damn, in that moment, why was me being respectful frowned upon? You know, not to nobody else, but to me, but to myself. So just taking a moment to reflect on your day, you know, taking time to really see what life is and what your life has been that day, what lessons that you've learned. You know, I feel like we don't always have to get over a hurdle and always be going through the worst of the worst to learn lessons and to listen to God and to hear God. Like, sometimes we could just, you know, God can give us a break and we could just be in a season of being obedient and getting blessings. Like, everything doesn't have to be so single woman, independent, I can do it myself, I'm hard. And if that's not you, you know, good, come to the next reading or take other messages. But I do feel like there is a need to learn to let people help you and to be okay with receiving blessings, to be okay with sitting on the couch and not working for a day or a weekend or a week. If that's what you truly desire, if that's what you need, be so okay. Be okay with the energy of, I can take a rest and then get back to the bag and my funds are still going to be provided because I am safe and I am protected, and me being safe looks like me not having a home. Because my emotions aren't safe, my feelings aren't safe, how I feel, my morning routine, how I wake up every day, my mental health, none of that is safe when I don't have a home. You know, realizing, hey, I deserve to live in a quality home. I deserve to have a safe car. I don't want my tire to keep busting. I don't want the brakes to keep sounding bad. I don't want to keep hearing this. Or if you have, because not everybody is struggling, so I don't want to speak like everybody watching me is in a struggle. Somebody watching me older than me in their 30s don't mean there isn't still a message in here, okay? I want to keep reiterating that because I think sometimes we take tarot readings so literal. You know, like when I watch other readings, I read the comments and I'm just like, y'all don't have to comment that this don't resonate. Like, if it don't resonate, click off the video. But by you saying that it doesn't resonate, it's not gonna change anything. It's not gonna change it resonating for however many thousands of other people. So, you know, before we get to that point, like, let's just clear it up. Like, let me teach you before you have to make a mistake. Let me teach you before you have to say something that's irrelevant. Your feelings not irrelevant, but everybody's opinions aren't always warranted. So realizing when it's time to hold your tongue, when everybody doesn't need to give an opinion on your outfit, on your hairdo, on if you should go to the party or not, if you should buy this new furniture for the crib, if you're doing good with your kids, if your man, if you should be mad at him still. Like, we have to learn to handle things on our own. Like, not even on our own, but with the Lord, with God, with our ancestors, with Orishas, with, if you believe in Greek gods, if you believe in Hinduism, Buddhism, whatever it is. If you're a Jew, like, I don't know, because maybe y'all wouldn't even be watching this reading, but there, I don't know, y'all. I'm just saying, in this season, it's something higher and bigger than all of us. And I don't want to say something because I don't believe in a something. I believe in a God, okay? But I know for a fact that God is doing something important in this season with the divine feminine, where it's like, I need y'all to feel safe. So that creative fire, that creative Agni, that creative energy that y'all have can be easily digested, but not in a way where y'all are quiet or timid because you're intimidated, or you're loud and boisterous and angry because you haven't been heard, but in a way where you're gentle and you're elegant, but you're not belittling or patronizing, but in a way where you're just graceful. And you're able to be heard. Your voice is able to be heard through, like, I'm hearing like rainforest. It's just like an echo. It's like a thump of a tree. Y'all think it's quiet, but what if that vibration is so holy, it's so sattvic, that y'all can't hear it? Y'all can't fathom it. Not y'all, but like the masses, y'all. You know? It's like just being mindful of like the fact that not everybody walks the same path, that not everybody is different. I mean, not everybody is the same, girl. Let's just, let's talk about it. Because right now, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot happening. It's a lot going on, and I feel like the energy is so heavy that we need that soft divine feminine. If you notice, like, it's a craze right now, like, oh, I'm in my soft girl era. It's like the world is at war. It's like soft girl era fighting city girl era. And one doesn't have to be better than the other. Like, there's an energy of accepting that, hey, I'm a spiritual baddie. Okay, yes, I rock my crystals. Yes, I love God, okay? But I'm not a modest woman. I don't want to dress in the kente cloths and the wavy, bohemian, wavy outfits. Like, what if I want to wear a crop top and some booty shorts? Like, that doesn't make me less spiritual. It doesn't make me more sexualized or less divine feminine. Like, no. This season is about learning to accept all of you, so that you cannot be hard on yourself, so that you can give yourself that pillow to land on, so you can be your own kapha energy, so you can be your own soft, plush, heavy energy. That heaviness sometimes isn't always bad. Like, sometimes we think like, dang, the energy's so heavy in here, but sometimes heaviness can be relaxing. I love getting high and eating a big ass meal, and that heaviness that you feel, it just make me want to sink in my bed. Okay, so realizing that sometimes your perception plays a big role in what your life looks like. And if you're constantly perceiving things as negative, as bad, as hard, as traumatic, as detrimental, as, oh my God, like, y'all saw me a couple months ago, a year ago, on this camera crying all the time. Now, there was a time and a space for that, okay? There was a time and a space for that. So I'm not saying that I'm no longer her. I'm always her. However, I've moved past everything in my life being so detrimental, everything being done to me instead of for me. Because every bad thing that happened to me, I promise y'all, it was for my greatest good. Every nigga that left, every miscarriage taught me how to be a warrior woman. I'm one of the strongest women that I know. Like, all the women I know are so strong. Like, and I know that I'm strong because I'm attracting other strong women. I'm attracting the people I'm supposed to be around. I'm attracting people who look like me, whose spirits look like mine, okay? And even if they don't look like mine, okay, we still like this. So I'm starting to see and realize that my perception ain't always right. My perception ain't even always reality. And that's okay. You know, I've been through a lot of traumatic shit, but that doesn't make my life traumatic. Okay? And I don't have to compare what I've been through to anybody. I don't have to feel like I haven't been through homelessness or this, and this, so maybe I'm not da 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 da. I need to stop crying about it because da da da. No, I've been through some shit. So I'm gonna always, you know, give myself the time and the space to feel all of that shit. However, I've worked through God literally showing me firsthand, because I'm a hardhead Muslim. Okay, like I need to be shown. I don't read shit. Okay, you gotta show me. I'm hands-on. I gotta see it for myself. I'm real. I don't know. I don't trust you. I don't believe you. I gotta see it for myself. And sometimes I don't trust my own intuition. I don't trust my own self, my own divine feminine. So it'd be like, God, I have to show me some shit. I already know. God already gave me my divine message in my download. But I'll second guess myself, or I won't move on some shit God told me to move on based off of fear, based off trauma, based off past experiences. But God has already moved me through that, because God has shown me that, like, hey, you can get through this. If you can get over losing your kids, you can get over losing a man, you can get over losing a house, you can get over losing a car, you can get over anything. My babies are literally my strength. My something that is so traumatic, something that is still traumatic to me, you know, is also so beautiful. Like, the fact that I have this story, like, it makes me different, it makes me me, it makes me Caprice. It makes me hurt. It makes a part of my journey what it's gonna be. How I counsel bereaving mothers, how I counsel mothers through birth, how I assist mothers through birth, how I help mothers in their womb, in my apothecary, like whatever the case may be. These are things that I would not have done if God would not have taken my children. So this season is about realizing and accepting what has been done for you, because you never know what your life could have been if that nigga wouldn't have broke up with you, if he wouldn't have cheated on you, if that job wouldn't have fired you, if you would have stayed there, like if you would have went to prom with that dude, if this, like, I don't know. And I hate to always be talking about niggas in relationships, but that's my specialty, love and relationships. Like, I want to be a love coach. You know, like, and even just in my head, I wanted to say, like, don't speak about shit. Like, don't speak about my dreams and my goals. But then I'm like, that's like attracting haters to myself. Basically telling myself that y'all don't fuck with me. And that y'all gonna somehow interfere with what God has for me. And I'm not saying that y'all don't have power, but y'all ain't got that much power, okay? Not over my God, I'm sorry, but I mean, hey, you know. So to end off this, let's talk about it, because this was gonna be a reading, but this definitely turned into a let's talk about it. But to end this off, I'm gonna just say, like, this season, Divine Feminine, like, be okay with you. Whoever you are, whatever version of you is showing up today, whether you tired, happy, sleepy, positive, negative, cranky, bloated, pimpled out, stressed out, hairstyle ugly, just rolled out of bed, looking fabulous, on the way to a wedding, whatever, however you looking, however you feeling, whatever you got going on, whatever mental state you're in, accept it for what it is for today. And then tell yourself, well, tomorrow I'll do something different. If you had a bad day today, tell yourself, well, tomorrow gonna be a different kind of day. If you had a good day today, say I'm gonna have an even better day tomorrow. In this season, you're realizing that you are in co-creation with the Lord. Like, you get some say-so. You get a little bit, you know. Tell God what you want, and God gonna see if you can make it happen. You know, like, we gonna see what we can do. You know, like, you ask your parents for something, and they might have to see what they can do. You might not get it right now, but you probably gonna get it for Christmas, okay? Or I'm gonna call your daddy. Okay, God might send you some friends. God might send somebody to bless you. Okay, I don't know. You never know. But don't be afraid to ask for help. You never know whose karma or dharma is giving you a blessing. It's helping you out. It's paying for your meal. Okay? They could have stole a TV at Walmart. Okay? And they repented for it. They said, God, I'm sorry. God, forgive me. They could have got drunk and then been like, God, I'm never going to get drunk again. But then they did the next day. And then God was like, okay, well, go pay for Janiyah food. Go pay for KK new shoes. Like, go get these people this. Like, if God is leading you to give or to nurture, to talk to mentor, to help anybody in this season, be obedient to the Lord. I heard, because if you don't, it's going to be consequences. But I ain't say that, okay? I ain't say that. But no, for real, just be willing to give in this season, okay? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Share it on all your social medias. And I am out of here, you guys.